Finding great people is going to be the biggest challenge to any small business. It doesn't matter what you do, it is still people driven right now in teams. One of the questions I don't think we're going to get to, but it was going to say, what was one of your biggest failures and what did you do to overcome it? I was tying that to people. A mistake I made when we were kind of in that middle ground. We had achieved good success, we were making good money, but now what? Like, scaling this was getting hard. And I wanted to bring in a president. So I hired a guy from Britex Child Safety, a $250 million company. And this guy ran the S&OP side. And you're like, what do I know compared to this guy? You know, he's got it in spades off this resume and these skills. But the fit wasn't right from the culture and understanding how to interact with what we have. So I found there, and that's a lesson that anyone can take without having to learn it themselves. There is no trade-off between resume and skills compared to just that individual character and work ethic. You know, because basically, same thing. Like, why in the military, you know, they're not fighting for the policy, they're fighting for the guy or gal next to them. And same thing in business. You're not fighting for Greg Higgs' retirement. You're fighting for the people that are here. And so a lot of that has to come from building a culture. Ours here, we go with pirates. My wife hates when I tell this story. She thinks it's negative, but business is tough. So I like the idea that we are trying to steal business and then we share the booty. So I've done a profit share every quarter since the inception, down to the last person at the business. That's saying, hey, we win, we all win. We lose, I guess just I lose, because I don't claw it back. But we've always been growing and making money in that. So that type of mentality and culture, when we end a meeting, I'll always say, so I got 130 people now. We have a pizza party. One, it's $500 and God knows how many pizzas. I'll give a little rebel rousing speech. We always end it with 1, 2, 3, arr, and everybody yells kind of for that pirate thing. So some of those things help drive the camaraderie and a sense of, yeah, if I don't weld this seam properly, I'm passing that problem to the next guy. That's a culture problem. We want everyone joined up trying to win the day. You know, the enemy isn't the metrics internally or against our competitors. It's against our own internal goals for productivity. Getting leadership to support that does not come from a resume. It doesn't. And honestly, sometimes the bigger and the stronger the resume, in many ways, the worse the person when you're trying to translate that to a small business. You know, I've done it through like 5 different plant managers. I hired a wily guy that ran a $35 million plant, total fail culture. I went the other way. Hired an older gentleman, calm, had all sorts of black belt resume, and was running an $80 million locomotive place. Complete cultural disaster. Then I was like, I'll try an Army Ranger. Here's a guy that's just full of energy and amazing guy. Could do any other job great, but running the plant's not the strength. Who's our plant manager? Homegrown. Guy that started here, coping tube. And he just exhibited leadership skills, and attention to detail, a cleanliness, and a passion for our brand. You fast forward, now 100 people report to him. You can't get that off a resume. You get it from just believing in what the business is about and the people that work for and around you. My leadership team now exhibits the exact same characteristics.